Guys, make sure to check out CSGO.net, a place where you can box your dream skins. Use my code VLAD4 to get 25% bonus to your first deposit. So for example, if you deposit $100, you're gonna have $125 on your website balance. So here as an example, I opened Elon Musk case for $14 and managed to unbox AK-47, the Empress, which costs $66.
Pushing up in middle, Frozen watching towards lower, not able to catch up the player crossing, unfortunately for him. But it doesn't seem to really matter when you have Roche and Accord playing like this.
Yeah, it's going to be left all onto Frozen. That flank has worked wonderfully, and oh, this is a messy battle. How does he hit that one first time? Just owns Roche, but doesn't hit any. Moxic so far, and this is going to be an aggressive play. Frozen has to be careful. They're above him, but he has support from Rops. But some nice shots from Shush. He's going to find two with the CZ. Weaponry also retrieved from him as well. In the meantime, the cross from Long is coming, and Acor's trying to do the damage, but instead is caught by the nade.
And the win column for Tricked, I should say.
And saved from the previous round. Going to be forced out. Bubsky's going to find one. The spray through from Carrigan does a lot of damage, but it doesn't net him a kill. However, Chris J with a quick double turns this round back into their favor. And Shush again is somewhat in a situation where he may just have to try and consider saving. Instead, Rops he makes a physically impossible without going across a full 2-meter mouse mat. But at the same time, his precision just seems to be on point. And wow, he's just killing everyone. Like, what is like? I sort of started highlighting him when he had 0 kills, and now he's got 4.
Do you think he plays with Mousesports up?
Oh, come on, don't mess it up now. That was the ace.
Oh. Invest in the double op yet again. It hasn't worked before, and it might not work this time. Roge able to take down Frozen, and of course, finally able to pick up a kill with the AWP. Get up to 2. There's another one added to his books at the moment. And there we go.
Hit that shot. Misses the easy one, and then goes for challenge mode as he finds Carrigan flying away. Watching the angle, Rops is just on the other side, and Chris has come working through, but he's been spotted. A much better round and a clean one at that. 4 players surviving.
People back towards A to help out. Acor gets one onto Kerrigan, but Roge isn't able to hold on towards Long, and Frozen gets a second. That's the op now out of his hands. And just expecting them. A bullet to the dome. And a second. Now Hunden all by himself up against 3. And, yeah.
These were the sort of plays that were saving.
Oh, yeah, of course I call him out, and then he starts picking up kills. Gets 2. Second of the round.
Okay.
It seems like the quicker style to Mousesports is like catching Tricked off guard too. They don't know how to defend against it, but playing the slower style maybe is going towards their hands, especially with how aggressive that's unfortunate.
They've done that a few too many times. I think Woxic was more than ready for somebody to peek that angle, although Carrigan not expecting anybody to be there, and well, this time he is caught the food.
I hope you feel good saying that. Call me a terrible child. How dare you?
I do.
I think my mother would disagree. Oh, there we go. Robs catches him out, trying to push through the smoke. Great awareness. Oh, you know, he wants it. Gets the first kill. Able to capitalize on the second, unfortunately.
T-Side gives him so much space. Bobsky looks like he's about to try and make the hero play, but changes his mind, and Rops a nice, easy frag. They've got to try and get rid of him, because him being in the backline is going to be a problem. Rose should have a free kill, and he will. But will it matter in the end? Back into a 3v3.
Well, Bubs, the patient pays off, takes down Woxic. Oh my god. I think he should be winning that battle. Oh my god, Chris J. Gets blinded up, now down to a 1-on-1, Frozen up against Hunden. Time is ticking. Hunden has a kit, so he has time at least to work with here, but Frozen looking for that pixel of the head, and he does connect.
Realms of playing as an international roster, and that was where things actually really worked out for Chris. And it has to be said that, like, there's been a couple of times where they've looked to sort of remove it. Oh, that's the worst. I love how sometimes the bomb rolls and other times it doesn't. And
well, it is a box, right?
Yeah, you know.
It doesn't, it's not a sphere.
Yeah, but it does roll sometimes. That's why it's annoying. And this is actually
just rolled
completely
further down the ramp
exactly.
towards CT spawn.
That is exactly the point. Like, the bomb is on the side of Mousesports. In fact, to actually win this one, there's no one else I'd want in this scenario. Peeks out, takes down Frozen, and turns it into the 1 versus 1. Looking for the 3K, while Chris wants one more than that, but Bubsky's going to clutch it out. Frozen, they're going to try and section him out, but Carrigan manages to get around the smoke, at least help Frozen out for a second, but he will fall. Pretty bold play. We'll actually be able to catch one out. Tricked have to be careful that they don't give too much away in this round, but there's Acor once again, the rock.
So, let me say something. It feels like
Acor's at least trying to use it over towards long, which is where it's viable, and he is going to get the pick. An important one of that, and with Woxic missing the shot onto the cross, they are going to be able to get into an afterplant, and that's where the double orbs actually become viable again.
Focusing at the first, trying to play around the staircase to his advantage. Flashbang comes in perfectly. Good job by Hunden to support. Now Woxic the last alive for, I think, the last 3 rounds in a row. But I don't think he's going to escape this time unless he is able to outsnipe Bubs. And there we go. Tricked, getting 1 step closer to tying things up. He's going to have an opportunity to hit a shot here. And he will connect. That's Shush going down. Maybe the nade coming in, doing a little bit of damage here or there. The rotate's coming back in from A. Looks like Mousesports will finally be able to put a hold here. It's going to be on the B side. Woxic connects the shot. Not able to hit the follow-up, though. Ooh. And Acor going to be able to win out the trade. But he still has 3 other players. Now 2 left to 5. 13 seconds left to go. Mousesports can play the clock here. Trying to fake it out with the first plant. Spots him out, takes out Frozen. Can he get the follow-up? No! Acor.
Try a match up versus the Orpers on the other side. He's definitely done it there. So close to stealing that round away, and he was on 19 HP when he started that 1 versus 4 clutch. Still a man there in the form of Carrigan, waiting patiently to try and hold this off. Frozen as well, and somehow Roge has actually killed himself, which is a little bit more of a problem. Carrigan wins his duel, which will keep them long control. The bomb at least will go down, securing the economy for the next round for Tricked. However, can Acor do anything more? Spots them out, will be able to get actually a couple. Again, he seems to just be doing so much work in these late round portions. They need to close him down, and thankfully...
hurting at the moment.
Oh, I like it. A switch up from Carrigan. He's been playing long almost every single round, wants a bit of the action for himself, but he's going to be traded out. Nice shot from Woxic, a crucial one at that. And Chris is going to connect as well. These two have started to step up with their AWPs over the last few rounds. I want to kind of buy time because Estonian Mr. Cool is coming in from behind. And should be able to close out this round. 20 kills for him on the board. 15. I'm liking the fact that they adapted. They put Rops in this corner, ready and waiting. Round the corner they go. Woxic gets the first. Now he's just here to clean things up. This is looking like the end of this map at least. But they do manage to trade out 1. Even still, Woxic's there, and he'll be there alongside Frozen to close it. It is going to be 16-10. Mousesports finally finishing what they started, but the spamming shots go away. Rops still hidden in the backlines. I don't think they know he's here. He's got to hit the timing right. He gets 1 seconds there as well for Rops, giving them the man advantage, an important couple of kills, and now they've got to try and do something here. Roge, well placed, will at least be able to manage 1. He needs to do more than that. Shush still going strong with the P250, but Carrigan trades things back into a 2v2 once more. The CZ now picked up onto Shush with the P250 alongside it. Bullet spamming away, and Shush gets the kill, and it's left all onto Carrigan. Trying to bait them out into the peak. He does a lot of damage, finds the kill, but the trade should be there. However, Bubsky just going to go running away. The smoke has to be thrown onto the bomb, and I don't think there's even enough time for Carrigan to actually do anything here. He'll get the final kill and then retreat back out of the round. You have to bear in mind, they did win, I think it was both pistols actually, in the last map, but the 4-spy victory did manage to come in one of the times from Mousesports. Now, they have got a kid in this situation. Carrigan able to do so much damage in the last round that he even has a FAMAS alongside it. And with only 2 players remaining, they're looking to try and hold on to the cross, but Carrigan finds another. And now it's left all onto Acor to try and hold on. He finds 2, but it isn't quite enough. And if they do opt to try and get into heaven, they might be walking right into him, and that's exactly what they do. He finds the opener. The problem now is, can he actually get away with this? And no, he can't. Quickly traded out, but he has wasted a lot of time. 35 seconds on the clock. Woxic will go down, but Rops is right behind him to pick off another one.
Just run into this with a nade being thrown in preemptively, catches him out, does some good damage through. Kerrigan's there for the refrag. Bomb now drop, 5 seconds left to go. And Bubs in a 1-on-2. Just gonna drag out the time in a 1-on-1. No time to plant. No reason to peek.
They got rid of a player such as Oscar, who's a very prominent AWP, to bring this man in. This round at least, though, Akor's going to have his number, and Chris has to try and hold on. He's got his trusty SG, which is one of the real high-flying players with that gun.
Gonna clear multiple different angles here. No utility to use, though, for Mousesports, so it's going to be very tough to pull this off unless they do just something like that. The core 1v2, 8 seconds left to go. The diffuser is starting to come through. He misses the first shot. He's trying to get around the corner in time. Rob's just trying to body block here. When the diffuse coming through, he actually doesn't go for the shot. Instead,
causing them some trouble outside. And it is just going to be a quick trade, but the bomb's already ticked half the time. They've got so much left to do. You wonder if the CT side are even going to bother with this. And by the looks of it, they're not. Frozen still trying to make a bit of an effort. And actually, Bumsky doing a great job of closing them down. 3 players caught on the outside. So much damage done to the economy of Mousesports that really should never have been caught. They never really even went for this push. Rops trying to return the favor, but can't get himself a kill. And fairly lackluster in their utility. And Rops going to be left in this position again. He wants to find one, and that's where you fade away. Now he falls back all the way this time because he wanted to at least get himself a pick into a better position, but he's still going to be caught out as they come around the corner. Hunden gets the kill. Carrigan missing his shots gives them a way back into this round. It's going to be left onto the retake, and Shush has just decimated the spray through the smoke. You have to feel that if he gets one of those kills, that this becomes a lot easier of a situation. Frozen at least will be able to get himself an extra kill, and that will be a slight upgrade onto the AK. Closer to it, but here we go. They're going to be running right into his crosshair. First hit, he does drop the bomb, buys a little bit of time, but now the Molotov goes into the vent, and the rotation just not going to be there from the CT side. Nice shot from Woxic, though, but it's very quickly traded out. Rob's desperately trying to drop the bomb, and I believe that's what he's just done. They have to go running in, and look at the quick rotation. They've got back around. A great shot from Akor, though. That will now give Frozen a little bit of extra space, but he's unable to do anything. Rops has found the kill, and Akor gets dunked again, but he's still just hitting the shots with the AWP. One more needed to close this out. I don't think he knows how close Frozen is, and that will be the youngster to win them around once again. He can get himself a kill here. It could be invaluable to the team. Nice shot from Woxic from above. Frozen's found another. They have to try and double back around and clear him from this position. They know that they can't take this A site with him currently within the hut. Peek out from Frozen. That's another pick for him. The last few rounds, he's been a menace for this trick side. And there pops up Carrigan.
Coming in, keeps Woxic alive. Meantime, Shush trying to push over towards ramp, and they're going to trade 1-for-1. Rotates coming back in towards help. Carrigan's there. It seems like everywhere Tricked want to go, Mousesports are there waiting. It's in their own little trap.
Yeah, Bubsky and Hoj left to try bring this back. Oh, missed shot from Woxic. May not matter though, and I don't know what just happened there, but okay, yep, that's round over. Within 4 rounds of getting into the semi-finals, Rops is just ruining them. He definitely seems to be just slowly building into this, but 2 quick trades come back. Another for Chris and Frozen, and leaves it all on to Roge. He is on the flank, but the bomb's going to be planted. No kit available to him, and he has already killed someone, so they can probably have a rough estimate of where he's going to be. Nice shot onto Woxic at least. Brings it back into a possibility. He peeks through this door. There's a chance for a 1v1, but just about escapes around the corner. Chris J knows that this is not a battle he needs to be taking. He can just leave it up to Frozen.
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. All right? It's late here. Carrigan gets the first kill. Chris J not able to drop the core, though. Just trades left and right, to be honest. 3-on-2 with Hunden and Shush still left alive. Frozen comes back in, and he's going to fall. And now Hunden a 1-on-2 and almost a 1-on-1. And we almost saw...
Being a little bit slimy in the corner, and just about gets away with that one.
Oh, that's like the worst time to be reloading, coming around a corner. Well, luckily he gets the kill, but unluckily it looks like they might lose the war in this round. As Hunden's just left to himself up against 4. I'd imagine saving the weapon. Do you believe that he's going to save the weapon? Yeah, I do believe he's going to do that.
No, I believe he's going to win the clutch.
No. Because he's going to run.
It's a bold prediction.
Hey.
Ooh, hello.
Making an expense for Mousesports, if anything.
Nice voice. Nice rabbit.
He's just going to back in towards Secret. Core's going to be there. Nice little play out of him. Again, not giving up outside for free. Hunden. I like this spot. Gets the first. He's going to get more. This flashbangs come in yet again. And look at that. Nice little teamwork between Hunden and Core to net themselves a 3. But either way, Tricked, as you were saying before, forced up around the AWP in the last round. Actually, as I say, I think he has the... No, the bomb's down actually over towards Secret. Meantime, everyone's pushing in towards upper. Hunden's going to get caught off guard. There's going to be Bub still tucked away in the site. He's not able to get the kill on the Rups. 8 seconds left to go. Bomb in the hand of Chris J. He's got to go for the plant right away. Looks like he might be able to get off in time, but can he deal with the Core? And he does get the shot. Now can he get the second as well? And Rouge survives with 13 HP.
Out-aim their opposition. It almost has to be forcing the issue into this site, and that's exactly what they're going to be doing already. Quick trades back. It's the CT side that come out on top for now. A nice shot from Acor as well, coming around the flank, but can't quite finish off the last man in the form of Frozen, who is now getting tagged beyond belief. 2 HP is all that's left. I'm hoping this round is pretty much gone.
Yeah, there it is. Well, the outside position. Chris J gonna push through Hut. Actually, nice little execute comes in with the flashbangs. Kerrigan getting 2 assists there. Hunden trying to hold steady, but unfortunately, there's just too many players they have to deal with. And Kerrigan's in a perfect position to just punish them on the retreat.
Aggressive style, and they're going to go running straight in towards this A site. Molotov goes down, and wow, this is just an absolute bloodbath of Mousesports players. They've been caught within the mousetrap.
He's had his kind of moments to shine, but he's been quiet for the most part. And look at this, Tricked. Massive man advantage now, all on Frozen.
And only if he can try and win this. Does at least manage to get himself a first pick. Still a fair bit of time. Does have control of the bomb. Knows that there's going to be a player around this angle at least, but he doesn't know about Rouge up above.
Rushing straight past them. Hunden's going to be here and has opportunity to really put a spanner in their works, and that's going to be a 1-for-1 trade. Though eventually, Rouge is able to take down Frozen. So 3-on-4, man advantage back to Tricked.
And it's slipping away. This is looking like Mirage is on the cards. Woxic scenario for him to try and turn this around, and even taking a little bit of extra time to get that bomb down. They're going to be riding onto him. Tricked. They take this to a 3rd and final map. They are looking to try and get themselves into the semi-final.
You know he's not going to like this. Kerrigan, as he has a lot of members descending on top of him. High five clearly was not good enough for Chris J because he's the first to fall. Eventually, they should be able to rush this down. How the hell has Kerrigan been able to stay alive for so long? As Rops is just one tapping them. He wants this map done and dusted. Shush, the last alive now against 3. And what a play out of Rops. He's like, yep, I had it.
No. But he is. I think he's involved. I don't remember. Here we go, though.
Easy 1-2 punch here. No bomb plant in the first round. Should be their map easily. This is the map. I mean, Trick did win earlier on against First. Try to make yours any more true than mine. They're equally true.
Okay. And well, this is just dominating. This was some of the saved weapons and complete upgrade for the majority of the team. Shush left alone in the spawn. Doesn't have control of the bomb. Like, realistically, this should be impossible. And even the flashbang going over the top. Trying to utilize the Molotov, but Frozen. System VP started to challenge it. They then turned into these sort of executes that we're seeing right now, like an A-site setup. Rops with a nice shot, though. They've still got to deal with this AWP. Plenty of time left on the clock for them to do just that, but Chris J is in the way. He's going to be doing damage with that AWP. Another, in fact, pulled in through the box itself, and now he's got Kerrigan to support, although he's going to go down. Go back towards the B site, but he just doesn't have the time. Nade going to be dunked over. A nice start for the 1 versus 3. Doesn't have much time to actually get the bomb down. Spots the player looking to cross over, and he's run out of time.
I think there's maybe one more person as well, but Chris J, who's been over at the A site at Ticket Booth before, has done punching tickets. He wants to punch lives. Don't ask. I don't know where I'm going with this one. But he gets another kill in this round and a 3rd. Chris J. And a 4th.
Rouge is going to be able to come back in from behind, but Frozen is ready and waiting. Molotov doesn't actually spread to his position, so Chris is going to have the opportunity to have a couple of shots rattled off. Rops comes in, his first death onto the board. But Woxic still there to hold the cross. 20 seconds left for Acor to make his move. It's a double up of the defense. As they sit in the window, they do manage to get one kill, but does he expect the second player from the exact same spot? Yes, he does. And Acor's going to win them their first round. One kill before this.
And actually, Woxic pushes in towards the site a little bit as well. So trying to get up close, and that's going to be Hunden going down, and Rop's in the perfect position to at least get that one kill onto Shush. But
in return, but it should be going the other way. Only the pistol for Chris J at this point, but it doesn't seem to matter. A little bit more time than he would have needed to get the kill, and actually that allows for the crossover to the site. Chris has to be somewhat careful here because they're going to be waiting for him, and that's now back into a 3 versus 3. However, Woxic gets one. Another trade back is left all onto Shush. 1 versus 2. Woxic has just been clinical with Woxic, and this is just starting to get a little bit ridiculous. Like, what do you even do in this scenario? That's 3 orb kills in the kill feed within a matter of seconds. Hunden now left. No, he's not. He's already dead.
Again, in the talent team, but we don't have the Hunter, unfortunately, at the moment. Rops.
Okay.
Missing a couple of shots there. You go in the way of Tricked, but again, Woxic still has AWP in his hands.
Know where they are. How does he get away with that? That's disgusting. Acor's even waiting on the angle. Thankfully, Moroge is going to be there. So we get a 12-3 half once again. And they run out of ideas. They'll send him back in time to fight himself. Isn't that right? Terminator series. Anyway, moving on from my distaste. We're going to have to push in, and Rops again is going to be able to find another one. 2 kills to his name already, and waiting for someone to give him just that little bit of a peek. But it's not going to happen. You picked the wrong end. Oh, that's a nice spray down from Roge, though. It's still going to be the return. Done a lot of damage in the meantime. Spray coming through. Rops is about to begin ticking. Frozen expending his Molotov, but will be caught out for it. They are checking some of these remaining angles. He's allowing them to pass, allowing them to cross towards that bomb. And in the meantime, his teammates gone around towards the connector. This is great positioning. There's that first. The second peek out from Rops as well. Fantastic. Carrigan just about going to win that initial duel. That's
we expect a second, though.
Yeah, only a pistol gone. And, well, that's a nice shot to at least remove Frozen. They've given themselves at least an opportunity here. They've only got flashbangs left, no smokes, but it's perfectly placed. They get themselves one at least. Second flashbang going over, but it doesn't actually get to the point they needed. Oh! Woxic just going to take the head clean off of Shush, but can't get the second. He leaves it up to Rops. Bomb down. And Hunden being sneaky. Looking to try and come back in from behind. There's no way Rops should be expecting this. The peek out in from Hunden, and he will close it down. 14-7.
And they're going to need to be the ones to have some sort of answer to this. And you can see that Molotov just stopping them on the go. Acor gets the first and a second. Again, Mousesports just running headfirst into a wall.
Nice shot from Shush. In fact, he's going to clean things up. A flawless round. I don't know where the Mousesports from, even without getting as far, so who knows. Bubsky going to kick things off. The push, that is audacious, and now they found themselves an extra couple of kills. It's left onto just Frozen and Woxic to try and save something here, but ooh, okay. A little bit of something special, but Roge still there. Woxic just getting owned. Bubsky really has come up.
0. I feel like I could bet on who I want to bet on.
Which probably still would have been Mousesports.
I won't deny it.
Even still, the comeback seems to be real. As Mousesports are getting shut down again and again, but maybe a little bit too audacious.
17 seconds. Thing is, I just get caught off the CT spawn. A little bit unfortunate. Hunden's going to be there as well, and this should be able to stop the push.
Blind, as they do look to go into the connector. Roge has been boosted up, but a crazy shot from Woxic is going to leave them 2 men to the good. As now they look to head into this site, a missed shot from Acor. We've seen a couple of those over the last few rounds. Sjuush with everything to do to try and hold on to this one, and Rops just puts him down. They've teased them all the way to the final couple of rounds, and now it's left onto Bubsky to try and clutch this one out. 1 versus 4. He is going to manage the first, but there's so much left to do. Already tagged, and Rops will close him down. The second round in a row, he's managed to pounce when it's needed. Finds a kill, almost closes out Sjuush, who just about survives. But we are still going to have a few players standing in their way. Hunden steps up to the plate, manages one. Sjuush is going to pick off another as he lurks around, but Frozen puts him down. Leaves it into the 2 versus 2. Too much they can do. They're just going to try and lurk in. Woxic unable to connect the shot. Hunden spraying wildly, eventually gets the kill, and it's left onto Woxic to clutch this out. He gets the first, and Acor is still standing. He knows exactly where his opponent is, but he needs him to peek into the angle. Woxic giving him a little pick sword. He's going to find it as well. Don't put that on him. That's a you problem.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Some trades coming in.
Also, please don't plug your merch.
Oh. Kerrigan pushing back up. Wants to redeem himself from the last round, I guess. And look at that. Nice double comes through. All of a sudden, Bubsky's the last alive. He's actually been able to flank around from T-spawn. I don't think they're going to expect this. The bomb technically moving in this direction. He's going to spot it out. Gets the spread out, gets the bomb down. 40 seconds left to go. Flashbang to come in as Rops is looking to escape, and Bubs again.
The T is going to just try and brute force it for the last T round they'll have in overtime, unless they can bring it to another, and it's a shutdown. Great spray from Roge. Don't know how he gets out of this one alive. Maybe just the fact that they don't know he's got that far, but, well, the shots will be taken. Bit of a whiff, but it doesn't matter in the end.
And that player had most of those kills in the very first half.
Yeah, exactly. They are going to be able to overwhelm him. The 4 versus 4. Woxic still in the backlines. Hunden tagged down to just 9 HP, and Chris J's found another in the form of Sjuush. Still look like we're going to be going for another round, as this is looking like the cleanup. Quick play in towards the side. We saw the same from Mousesports in the previous. Rops is sat ready and waiting already. Picks off the first, then they can't trade him out. He's just going ham. 4 kills for Rops. Just owns them at the end. The ace.
Actually, had a chance to catch him off guard. Kerrigan being forced back into the side, and they do open things up. They have the bomb here as well. In the meantime, though, Chris J and Rops both take down a player apiece.
Hoping to sort of get the pick play. It's Frozen to actually get the opener. And 2 kills go back. In fact, Hunden's just found one more. It's left all onto Woxic. I'm not sure what's just happened from Mousesports, but we spoke about the importance of these T rounds. And they may have just given one up to Tricked. Sjuush with looking like they're going to go for this split towards the B site again, and Frozen looks away at the wrong time. In fact, Acor finds another kill exactly the same moment, but there's still trades available. Rops needs to get his little running shoes on, as he's got everything left to do now and clear all of these remaining angles, get towards the bomb. He does manage to at least pick off the first. The smoke going to be going down, but he runs right into his opponent. It is going to be Tricked.
Now they know the 8 hit's going to be coming. It's on the cards. Can they defend against this? And Woxic's need the kill on the Sjuush, who was just sitting behind ticket booth. Bubsky just can't hit the shots. The op has not been working out for him in overtime.
Yeah, and it's left to just 2 players remaining. Hunden, the only one that can really make a difference in this round. And oh, he's going to be peeking in. Shot missed, but it'll be hit by Frozen instead.
Its wish is to end this in the next round, to take 3 T rounds.
I think that might be your wish. But look at Acor. This is hugely aggressive, but he loses that battle as well. It's way up. The Molotov will clear him forward. Roge with everything to do. He manages to spray one, but the second's not going to come, and his teammate falls as well. It's left all onto Bubsky with the 1 versus 4. Everything to do to try and save this series, and it doesn't look likely. It will be closed out. Mousesports, they take their time.